𝒂𝒂💑 here, and today we're doing a walkthrough of 996 INroots, which is a indie horror game published by INroots, where you take a shortcut through a dark forest to get to your ill mother back at home. So, let's begin. I need to stop being so careless. It's nearly past sunset already. When out taking my usual walks, I involuntarily need to leave my mother home alone. Sickened by illness and heartbreak, her dissatisfaction with my conduct is more than plentiful. Though adversities may often temporarily make one forget she is dear to me. My eyes fall upon it, vast, abundant. And as just as quickly I walk past it, that great big thing. It is the neighborhood's elm tree, the grandeur of which has always been a point of confusion to me. Mainly given that none were here to plant or tend to it, as it mocked our ability to exist as normal. Mother Nature bloomed a massive tree right in the middle of the road. The concrete around it is shattered like innards ripped apart from the internal parasite. Usually, I simply ignore it. It's not that its sight causes one pain, but merely this big hush everywhere I go feels symbolized by it. Not to mention its fruits. I shouldn't keep Mother waiting any longer. Through the forest, there is a shortcut this way, even if it is dangerous. Getting to her quicker is better than having to worry about how I lie and cry after the worst happens. Should it happen. Alright. Well, in the dark forest we go! Dogs, yes! Could be coyotes, but I think it's a dog. Friendly little puppy. So, why did we choose here? I don't know. I don't know. And this is the fruit of it. Tin white, like arsenic. Okay, I'm going crazy. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, bye. What is this? This face. So murderous in its strangle of branches. I just need to make it home. Yeah. Great. Get straight home. Get straight home. No need to dilly-dally. I actually want to know what's in this hole. Nothing. Alright. The wolves are out. What the... What the fuck? Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Well, I just kind of happened. Unaware, unsure. All right. Places for lounging. Abandoned campfire. It seems this was a spot where many tried to plant, even if it had to be during the night. Fun. Right. I'm lost. Sorry, Mother. If I recall correctly, the path home was... Right. There was a tree with a drawing on it. Being the only one of its kind in this forest, I must find it. Alright, yeah. Oh, you have a bad feeling about this part of the forest. Don't take a wrong turn. Why? What's so wrong about taking the wrong turn? I can go this way, right? It's probably this. Bad ending! I am inhabited by a cry. Good! Good! I'm glad you are! Alright, so... left. Let's go left. Alright. How about... right? I feel like that's pretty good. Up. One more time. And, right. Alright. So, avoiding that ever again. Here. I'm unaware when such a drawing was made. Frankly, I haven't found myself needing to come here all too often. It's no wonder I lost my way, in more ways than one. Regardless if I found this garnished scribble, then it means that not too far away I should be able to come across it, what he left behind. Yes. Oh, yo. At times, I've wished for the end of this world. At others, I couldn't be happier to be living in it. But now I found myself in limbo. A limbo of blurry faces and memories, a dream. Despite each day inching closer to a nightmare, I continue to live on for my mother. She's all I have left to care for. Such propose would be considered noble by most, wouldn't it? Yes, I find it noble. But, you know, I'm nobody, so it doesn't really matter. You're on your own here, buddy.
The wolves are in. Quickly, we gotta seek shelter.
Stepping on these stones helps me feel grounded, at least. Okay, don't... Oh! Bad ending. I'm inhabited by a cry. Yeah, beautiful! I love this ending. This is my favorite. Alright, so... I have to really get close to the stone. One more try. One more try.
Give it one more.
Alright. Try to go for the stones as best as possible while keeping my distance. He's blind, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Cool. Nice. Okay, up here. Okay, we can avoid that. That one's pretty easy to avoid. Down. Nice. No more of that. Thank you. Well, that was fun. I had fun. What's this? Text lies on the floor, written in chalk. It's in some kind of older dialect. You're able to just barely make out its words. The broken one weepeth. The untouched one standeth. The crone lingeth. And the mud-stained one writheth. Now, now, maidens, maidens, are ye unaware that each of thee must face their truth? Whence facing it, only then shall the path forward reveal itself. Okay. Mysterious. So, fallen doll obtain. Okay. A pristine doll obtain. Elden doll obtain. Oop. Dirty doll obtain. Okay, so seeing the way they face, I'm just gonna assume that way. That goes up. That goes right. So let's do this one. Yes. Which way will it face? It faces up. I'm pretty sure. The way of the, you know, the little dot. I'm working off the dot here. Okay, looking at one line. So I'm sort of seeing an idea. So that probably goes that way. So that's probably a right down. No, that goes up. So right, up, left. Got it. So right, up, left. Right. Then up, then left. Easy. I can do this. I'm pretty sure that's the password. I was got it backwards, then I gotta go all the way around and do it again. Up. And then we head over here. And then Dirty Doll. Yeah. That goes left. Now what? I don't know. Right? Ooh. There's an arrow here. Oh, he's been here? I don't remember that being there. Huh, whatever. Bad ending. I am inhabited by a cry. Boo. Boo-hoo. Alright. This time let's actually go through it. Okay, go, 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 go. Okay, run. Okay, oh, so he's stuck there. Bye. Toodaloo. Glad he's stuck there. Okay, so I actually got some time to think about it. Oh, great. Come on. Yeah. All right, that works fine for me. Hey, I don't mind. Oh, look at that. So now we can see. At least your turn, Judge. Okay. Oh. Now that we got that. Ooh, there's a building there, but there's also a path here. I want to check this out. So it feels like we can go around the building. Creepy. Ooh, what's this? Strange darkened spot lies on the dirt. There no longer is anything else here. Despite being so peaceful, this place of the forest suddenly fills you with dread. It feels so meaningless and ethereal, akin to a family member whom, after suddenly passing away, leaving only emptiness behind. This location feels like there is either someone or something missing from it. It's probably best to not pay attention to these kind of thoughts. You wouldn't want to be suddenly brought down by your bad memories, at least not here. What? Fuck. No! No, thank you. No. Alright, it's good. Go this way. I guess we're not gonna think about bad thoughts. No bad thoughts here. Okay, it's a hole in the metal sheets. It appears to have been made quite some time ago. This place was something your late father was building in secrecy, not even telling your mother about it. Its purpose is unknown to you, but looking from the outside, it felt like some sort of rustic research faculty. Very rustic. You only discovered it recently, coming across it in an otherwise unimportant night as you ran away from those disturbing faces. Through it would still be one of your first times passing through it. It might prove faster than walking around it. Plus, it would allow you to get more glimpses of just what it was that your father was up to. Enter. Yeah! I don't want to be out here anymore. Here at last. I need to do this for Mother. I left her alone for too long. I tell myself I am making things right. Although sometimes I'm taking longer to come back on purpose due to my own fears. What a terrible child. And how terribly unfashionably late you are. Mostly unintelligible text. Muddied by rain, this place has no ceiling. Empty. Bucket. Alright. Nothing in there. Surprisingly, text isn't intelligible. You simply don't have the heart to read your father's recordings. However, you can't stop the feeling of sadness welling up within you. Who would build a place like this? Was he accompanied by someone? He wasn't that important of a person in the grand scheme of the roots. Right?
Yeah, ignore it.
Ain't nothing important. Nothing of note. So let's get out of here. A chain link fence. Despite it being set up the same way a door would, it has no mechanisms that allow it to open like one. There could be something helpful lying around. Alright, let's look around. Absolutely nothing of importance.
Okay, that made me giggle.
There are only snacks full of screws and bolts here. Sacks full of what at least feels like seeds. You're unable to be specific. Nothing that could help cut the fence. The canyoner is shield shut. Nothing that could help you cut the fence.
Does this thing have anything?
It's locked. But there's a window. All you see are liquids you don't recognize inside bottles. Nothing that could help you cut the fence. A locked locker. Absolutely nothing of importance. There are some tools used for construction here. Bolt cutters obtained.
Yay!
This container has been emptied. Full of food stuff. Nothing of note. Alright. Well, we got what we need. This should do it. Bolt cutters used. Oh, okay. Go this way. Anything here? Nothing inside. Okay. Anything up here? Ooh, that looks kind of important. Oh, nothing. There's a fence. Okay, what about this? Nothing inside. Okay, fine. Okay, there's the door. Hang on. It's the front door of your father's construction. It's locked.
Damn it. Fuck. Well, we tried. Let's wrap it up. Time to go around.
Locked.
I was a mimic. Got it. Good to know. Never again.
Nothing inside. Okay, what about this one? Locked.
Oh, fuck. No.
Alright, let's go down here.
Okay. Construction key attained! Yay!
Alright, so we got that.
It's good.
Get out of here. The front door is found. Broken, yep. Use the construction key. Father, just what did you think he was doing? It's just ahead. Home. Please, Mother. Hang in there. Alright? So,
Alright, let's ignore that. I'm ignoring it.
Okay. 𝒂𝒂𝒍� 𝒂𝒂💂💂 Hello? Goodbye. Spooked me there a little bit. I feel like I've dozed off for a bit. Yeah, I kind of feel like I did too. It's your house. Enter. It's been a long day. Not yet. Oh, it's been an awfully long day. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright? Right. The electronic lock. The hint was addition? I should have something on my person to help find the combination if needed. I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Alright, something on our person. So, ID? Victor, age 23. Date of birth 3/3/1983. Not that helpful. Record. Nothing. Pockets. Ah, yes. So we have construction key. That may help. Okay, stolen from one of the shelves in your father's strange, unfinished building. It's not like he's or anyone else could finish it anymore. Found inside one of the mysteriously scattered toolboxes, mysteriously left behind by your father. It might open the front door to his secret building. Ooh, la la. Right, pockets. Can I look at the bolt cutters? Nice. Okay, pockets. Oh, cell phone! Cell phone gifted by your father. You can't help but crack a smile remembering how he'd always buy things that reminded him of your mother. The brand's name is this one's reason. Alma. Make a call. Yeah, call mom. Hey mom, we're locked outside. I don't know the password. Okay. When are you coming home? I've been watching television tonight, but all the programs are quite boring. Are you bringing a snack? A kid. Please, stay safe. Sometimes I'll think about all the dolls I used to own when I was your age. Call it an unexpectedly rebellious phase, but I threw them all out because I thought it made me look too unserious. Really, I should have done that. I could have donated them at least. A signal is too poor. Okay. Great, Mom. Didn't get a single word out before the phone just gave out on me, alright? No, yeah, hang on. We still have a lot more. Pockets. Valuables. Photographs. It's a habit to carry this. When you think about what happened back then, your eyes can't help themselves from flooding with tears. Father, how your bad dreams poses an end toward me. That's sweet. Not helpful, though. Alright, so let's go look at our ID. 1983. That might actually be something, because there's a 4-digit passcode. Okay. Been a long day. 1983? My birth year is 1983. Glad you know. Well, I didn't do anything. Okay, do I put my age? Something? I don't know. 23? And then 33, maybe? 23... 33? Didn't even give me anything. Okay, why don't we go back to 1983. I was born on March 3rd, written out plainly. What if I do that again? The current year is 2006. Add in a decade. What? Okay. To add another decade too. For the actual current, whatever. So 2016, because you just add a decade? Okay. It works! Alright, cool. It's quiet. Dear mother, what a shame. All those talks of father. I was too late. It has gone off. It seems you have become one of them. Just run as fast as you can. Oh. Okay. Come back. We're good. We're good. I think we lost him. Nice. There's no reason to be. I have suffered an coronary of sunsets, scourged to the root. My red filaments burn at the stand, a hand of wires. Now I break up in pieces that fly about like clubs. A wind of such violence will tolerate no bystanding. I must shriek. Late ending, a voice of nothing, madness. Alright, so we did have to pop in a new game, which I'm just going to skip most of this because we already did read all this. Nothing really new or unique at the moment. Tin white, like arsenic, terrifying me. Ignore it. There's nothing. Ooh, this one smiles more. Right. This face. So murderous in a straggle of branches. Alright, so... we're gonna have to start running, aren't we? Soon. Yeah. Oh, I broke a stick. Oh. What if I die here? Okay. Alright. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Go back at it. Oh. We are absolutely smoking this guy. Okay, I want to know if I can find any shortcuts. Might be the best option. I can't cut through there. I want to know exactly what they're cutting through. Because they usually use the most quickest routes. Whatever. I'm just sounding scientific now. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, off we go. Back to Mother's we go. Nothing new about the campfire. Okay. You're lost. Stop pretending like you aren't. I'm lost. Yeah, you are. We're aware. Right. There was a tree with a drawing on it. I must find it. Quite oftenly do this, huh? Alright, so, let's see what we remember. Left. Right. Nice. Up. Up. Right. Nice. Alright. Easy does it. Here. At times, I've wished for the end of this world. At others, I couldn't be happier to be living in it. But now I find myself in limbo. A limbo of blurry faces and memories, a dream. Despite each day inching closer to a nightmare, I continue to live on for my mother. She's all I have left to care for. Such purpose would be considered noble by most, wouldn't it? Yeah. Like I said, yeah, I find that quite admirable. Ooh, we got dark again. Do you think the dogs will be... No. Whoop, I almost died there. Hey, y'all, what's up? Oh, gee. I'm gonna be late again, am I? There, easy does it. I don't know why I keep forgetting this. Oh. Oh, hey, they're on. There's less of them now. Okay, I can work with this. It's fine. Before that, there was a lot more. Nice. That's nice. I can appreciate that. All right, later. I see something there and I can't... Oh. I'm gonna have to remember this. All right. Grab that. Grab that. So I'm pretty sure I remember it. It's... If we start from the top, it should be up... Right. I don't know why I got confused there. Up and left. Alright. Do that. Yes. We want to do up. Thank you. Now we go down. Once we got that, we're gonna do... right? Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because... whatever. It doesn't matter. So we start from there, we go up there, and it keeps going into a direction up there. So that's kind of how I imagine it. Alright, so this one goes up. Nice. Now that we have that one going up, we're going to use this one, and we're going to take this one to a left. We're going to make that left. Okay. Kind of want to bring one of the dolls back, you know? I want to see if I could do that, but I guess not. We do need the dolls to actually get us across. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, that thing can stay there. I don't mind. Ah, yeah, I don't mind if he can stay there. I mean, I could probably bring him towards here, but I don't really want that. I can still hardly remember the maze. And I only did it once, so that's not bad. Alright, later. I like that. It's one of the most satisfying sounds to hear on that one. There's a lot of bear traps there, though. I wonder why. Again. Yep, again. That one's new. Hang on. Okay. Hello, is anyone here? Anyone else? Probably coyote. Wolves. Oh, never mind. It's something else. Makeshift campfire. It's flames. Okay, whatever. Don't care. It's a campfire, but this is someone else. I know the bottom, she says. I know it with my great taproot. It is what you fear. I do not fear it. I have been there. Those who are twisted are no better than those who are mad. Call me not a god, Victor. How did you... I seem to have suddenly found myself wandering into this forest. Consequently, I've decided to set up residence here. I would advise against that, lady. Do not fret. I am a witch. Regardless of what they may do, I'll be safe. Witch? Are you feeling well? Is that truly so unbelievable? In this reality you're reliving through, where facts meet less and less since each passing day, and memories blur into one another and come into existence at will. Don't test me, Victor. For I am a freckle as I am wise. I might just want to curse someone tonight. Wise, yet you appear around my age. Ah, that's a shame. I wish to appear younger. You kid too much. What do you want? Weren't you the one who came here all on your own so rudely? All I want is to know something. Tell me, Victor, have you noticed it? Noticed how twisted people have become? Once humanity wished to heal its own sickness of the mind, only for it to backfire. Oh, so terribly. I cursed all who roam this earth even more deeply. Love is a shadow, the roots they're born from. It is like a cancer. All of us have it, and I can turn among at all any time. Aren't you fearful, huh? No? I'm unable to feel the emotions they terrorize. I have more than enough reason to believe that I'm simply broken, more than the average, useful idiot to the roots of the elm trees. Oh. Here ya, owner of the black heart. Should you still hold on some belief that things can correct themselves on their own? You're mistaken. Mistaken. 2.5 years have passed, maybe more. They won't stop it coming. Who in their right mind would pay a heed to the word of a woman who calls herself a witch, anyway? Oh, then you can claim to be sane? I might as well claim to have already turned. You've claimed to be a witch? Regardless of its fallibility, it's clear that reality doesn't matter to you. What a victorious tongue, Victor. Such bile is unbecoming of a man who tries to appear composed at all times. You know. You don't know me. This was a waste of my time, regardless. Leave this forest for your own good. Find somewhere else to squat. There are plenty of abandoned buildings. Nope. Okay. Get eaten by wolves by all I care. Or the faces. Hey, we're going to talk about those faces? No? Okay. We're going to ignore them. Got us. They're just faces. I'm more worried about the wolves, I guess. Okay. The hole in the metal sheets? Yes, I'm aware. Hunter. Here at last. What a terrible child I am. It's fine. Hey, didn't this give me undelivered text? This plane has no ceiling. Can I read this now? Surprisingly, text isn't intelligible. You simply don't have the heart to read your father's recordings. However, you can't stop that feeling of sadness swelling up within you. Who would build a place like this? Was he accompanied by someone? Damn, I wanted to see if I can actually start reading this. I want to read a little bit more. All right. Some tools. Let's just grab the tools and get out of here. This should do it. Bolt cutter's used. All right, let's get out of here. Here. I'm pretty sure this is where the bolt cutters were, right? Yeah. No, the construction key. So I don't know why I thought bolt cutter. Yes, the construction key. Father, just what do you think he was doing? It's just up ahead. Home. Please, Mother. Hang in there. Hey, I think we're cool. I think we just got there in time. I think we're not late this time around. I believe we're gonna get there, especially that I'm not walked out. Right? Yes. I'm home. Where were you? Nowhere's important. Just out for a walk, really. Really? Mm-hmm. You know, there's no need to leave. We still have food, you know. You worry me sick sometimes. I told you, I'll be okay, Mother. I don't know how I feel about that. When I noticed you were gone for longer than usual, I started feeling. How do I even put it into words? You mustn't describe the indescribable. Just keep yourself safe. Don't worry about me. I'm terrified by this dark thing that sleeps in us. All day, I feel its soft, feathery turnings, its malignity. I'm going to bed. Alright. What are you going to do? Probably just watch TV until I fall asleep again. Good night. Okay. Good night, son. Watching television, I look out for any strange noises outside to the best of my abilities, despite still trying to sleep all the same. I suddenly recall it in the confines of my drawer. Weak-hearted as I was to get rid of it, I ran outside as fast as I could. There is a certain inevitability to living like this, in a quiet house by the woods, surrounded by faces you've known your entire life. Even if they are deformed, even if they strive to turn you into another. And the newest of the residents, a mentally gone woman who speaks in riddles. Oh, and how could I dare forget my poor mother? My father, her husband, is gone, afflicted with this disease, much like most other humans. It is only a matter of time until mother too feels the ache, and she'll be no more than another one to avoid. But those things, are those the faces of love? Those pale indescribabilities? Is it for such an agate my heart? I am incapable of more knowledge. And I might not be able to help that either. Safe ending. Clouds pass and disappear.
Oh, yes, it's back into the woods again. Great. I've actually started to want to go the normal way.
I actually want to pet that dog too. But I guess we won't do that today.
Because we gotta get back to others the shortest, fastest way possible. 𝒂𝒂𝒍𝒌
And he both appeared.
Doggy!
Right.
It's a normal walk home again.
Off we go.
Ooh. Oh, he's gonna get me this time. Oh, he's gonna get there. Oh.
Alright, this is... we practically walk this every day. You know, this is practically a normal walk for us.
Well, that was easy.
Yep. Oh, hang on, is anything cool? Nope, abandoned campfire, great. No place for lounging. I don't want to do that right now, just lounge around and ignore it all. I'm lost. Right, there are some trees with drawings on it. Are you really sure you're lost? We've done this for a couple days now, come on. Left. Right. Up. Up. Right. Are we really truly lost? Here. At times I wished for the end of this world. At others, I couldn't be happier to be living in it. But now I find myself in limbo. A limbo of blurry faces and memories a dream. Despite each day inching closer to a nightmare, I continue to live on for my mother. She's all I have left to care for. Such purpose would be considered noble by most, wouldn't it? Look, I've said it a million times and I'll say it a million times again. Yeah, I find it admirable. Always so inconvenient. And only I make a fool out of it. Alright. I guess so. It does make you
I'm full. Oh, gee. Oh, wait, never mind. I can just walk this. They're actually gone. Hang on. There we go. It's all good. Yeah. I like this. Less faces now. That means the population is dying down. Which is good. What are the faces? Wait, there is one there. Let's ignore that one. Hooray, I didn't die this time. Alright. Got this. Now let's see if we remember. Up, right, up, and then it was left. Oh, hang on. You know what? At this point, I might actually try this game blindfolded. It's practically a normal walk from here, right? Let's go. Then we do right. Yes. Of course. I already know the pattern, so now this one is nope. Because now I remember the pattern. And this one is a left. Simple, easy. Left. Nice. That was easy. Moving on. Oh, bear crabs. Nah, let's not play around with that. I'm just like, what if I try to bring him closer towards me? You know, actually do it properly without him, you know, getting stuck there. I'm gonna get across. Ooh, what you gonna do? Probably nothing. Just like how I'm just gonna get across. Alright. Do we even have to? Yeah. The moon's back out. That's nice. Glad I can see again. I should check what that path to the right was. Alright. Yeah, let's see if she's still there. Let's see if 𝑧𝒂𝒂 is still there. I just want to go home. I want to go back on the couch and sleep. Victor, I sense it. Pale arsenic once more. It comes. The ache, its black tenderness, encouraging deeper still. I believe I should leave. You know well as I that still all oh so helpless. I might only seem like some woman living in the woods to you, and I suppose I am. However, you and I might share some relations than you imagine. The same kind of twisted self, the same kind of disease. This is ridiculous. People like us are rare, very, very rare. That is why, Victor, I have something to gift you. You gave me a claw! Take it. I have no use for such puny, pitifully human weaponry. Fuck you. Too bad you're a human too. You're going to turn, aren't you? That's an impossibility for beings like us. It's how those above us willed it, and so it shall be. Lady, though this town's circumstances may corroborate your unpleasing expectations, I can't fire this gun. That bullet, I can tell it's already loaded. What kind of man would I be where to separate a groom from his rightful bride? The bullet must stay in his chamber. You're saying that. I find your mind is the book full of the littlest surprises. Then all night you shall gallop thus imponderously, till your head is a stone and your pillow is a little tough. Those who could perform such rites
are no longer with us. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Such is the rule for both those who won't and can't turn. Then shall I bring you to the sound of poisons instead. I do not wish for your help at all. It was a mistake to come here. You say that. You've already pocketed the gun. Where is it? Where? Shall I hear it later tonight, echoing? Why did I have to feeling something was off? I just about to have it with this. However, I would be lying were I to say I didn't appreciate the kindness. I didn't expect it, that's for sure. Somehow, this could still be useful for self-defense someday. Self-defense? Well, let's get back to Mom. Sorry. I still find it funny. Self-defense. It's a hole in the metal sheets. It appears to have been made quite some time ago. This place is blah 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 blah. Don't care. Enter. Here at last. Yep. Alright. Nothing really changes all too much. There could be something helpful lying around. There you go. Use that tool. Get the bolt cutters. Let's get out of here. We've already done this walk a million times by now. Bolt cutters. Oh, go up here. Head down. Grab the key. Key obtained. Mother. Oh, yes! Oh, what? No. It is, Oh, it's done! We're over! Yes, finally! Ah, wondrous! Alright, let's go back home. I want to go back and lay about my bed. Whatever. We know the password by now, right? I need to hide this gun as quickly as possible. Mother. Hi, son. I apologize for coming home late, as usual. Even though I took a shortcut through the woods to get here, I was more than beyond acceptably late. I wasn't doing anything too different, I simply lost the track of time. I see. Is everything okay? You'd usually become enlightened if I did as much as vulgarly mention the forest. I see. Do you miss Volodym? What's this? Of course I miss Father. Everything he ever did was for us, especially you, Mother. Even if they're not high quality, all the Alma brand products in the house are enough proof. I assume you must have found some old memorabilia of his again. Memorabilia of his again. Were they in the basement, like last time? I didn't find anything else. Ah. Did I anger her? No, that's definitely not it. So it's really only a matter of when, not how. She's just watching television now. Oh. Does she know? I need to put this away. I now comprehend why that woman in the woods, 𝒉𝒂𝒂, gave me a firearm. No, I'm lying to myself. I was already aware. Seeing Mother in that state, 𝒉𝒂𝒂 might be just some homeless woman, but she's definitely no idiot. That gun isn't for those things. Of course, it isn't. It is for none other than myself, calling out for me to grasp it. Its stinking acid is purifying me. I suddenly recognize more and more of those isolate, slow faults that I made. That kill. Could I end it all, knowing I still have a mother to tend to? Knowing those faces just outside the front door? I noticed my own hesitation, a nip that train of thought at the stem. It isn't for me to make such a decision. The moon also is merciless. Her radiance scatters me, cruelly turning burden my role. Oh, the sinful one. The sinful one, the sinful one. Then, those pale irretrievables. '96 INroots, inspired by a certain someone's dream from a long ago in Elma by Sylvia Plath. Thanks for playing. Without every single one of these people, this project would have been impossible. So that looks like all the endings, but I would be lying if that was the end of the game, because we can click on the new. You have completed the 996 INroots. By starting a new game, all progress will be reset. Or you can go to the bonus room! Yay! Servant. Where am I? It's a room to reward dedicated players. You can view character biographs, develop her commentary, and lounge about as you please. Oh, I will. Who are you? A representation. Feel free to look around. Okay. Where am I? Okay. What services do you offer? Where's the file for? Is the food... Okay, what services do you offer? I have physical limits, but those aside, everything. Okay, everything. Where's the file for? I am not a widow or anything similar. It simply was part of an entire given to me. Sounds like you got a bad hand on that. Alright, is the food free? That's not helpful. Okay, buffet. Not bad. Hey, I'm DG. Thanks for Navica music. All of us objects here have given sentience. It's muse. Isn't magic incredible? It seems I have finally gone insane. Regardless, want to listen to some tunes? Alright, let's play this. Remember that one? Well, that was pretty good. Awaken again. Alright, let's just go through this one. A cow! An unassuming cow. An unassuming dancing cow. Moo! Hello? I'm 996 INroots main developer, writer, artist, designer, etc. I only supposed to appear here if you've completed the game's 3 endings without dying more than 20 times. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that! Magic! Whoa! Hey, why don't I do it without dying once? Whatever, forget it. Alright, more than 20 times. I guess making a room like this is a bit useless, especially considering this is a somewhat serious game. But in my defense, who doesn't like having fun? Hey, I wouldn't mind this. How many people actually get to here, you know? With everyone who finds the game, plays the game, and getting to this room is pretty small. 996 INroots development was surprisingly swift. I suppose this would happen and as we get used to creating games in an engine. Through it was just a simpler game to make overall, without so many mechanics or systems to keep track of. I believe I began working on it on 25th of April. I won't get too personal, but from then until now, a whole lot happened. A whole lot to point it shifted, or perhaps even gave the game a stronger direction of what it was all about. I doubt you were wondering, but yes, I'm fine. My rasp. Moving forward, I believe I would like to make a few more one-shot stories such as this one. I do like it. Okay. My plans with Duskworks as an entirety are somewhat loose, but that doesn't mean I'm going into all of this without any plan whatsoever. However, until I get all those other projects I wish to develop, a lot will assuredly happen. Thank you for playing 996 INroots, and if you haven't, please check out what was originally our main focus, the Verdant Anthology. Well, at the time of this game's release, I can't call it an anthology yet. Though I do have a more traditional RPG in the works already set in the world. That's enough rambling. Final thoughts, everyone has to die someday, and that's okay. I don't have anything. Hi, I'm Dodo, and I made the music for this game. Now, you might be asking yourself, why the hell did it sound like that? Oh, no need to be so mean. I don't know if I can name inspirations inside the actual game legally, but I was inspired, that's for sure. There are two polar opposites to the original music in this game, the claiming draining sounds, and the ones that feel like eliminating a game that's too powerful for your device. Hey, to be honest, I'm still a beginner musician. Someone's more skilled than me might have already noticed that, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to do things to purposely mess with the listener. So what you're saying is that you know how to do ear rape. Got it. Hey, no problems here. So, all throughout the game's soundtrack, I made sure to make a few of the songs the latest enjoyably possible if your goal is to relax. Not to toot my own horn, but I think that helped the game feel far more focused. I also don't mean to make my progresses sound deeper than it actually was. I was looking through classical music libraries and purposely looking for snippets from songs that I could exploit and basically mangle. This process was brand new for me, so there are a good few decisions that mess with your head that definitely weren't intended by me. But in the end, it still did its job, right? Guess it's fine. 9996 INroots was based entirely on a dream, and while I don't believe I achieved some kind of dreamlike feeling with the music I made, I do believe I achieved the meaning of subconsciouses in it. Dreams are blurry, messy, and never all there, even if they depict wholly realistic scenarios. That's why I thought that taking samples from music you might know and making them nearly recognizable really helped sell the feeling that everything is wrong with Victor and his life. Wait, and taking something familiar and twisting it apart is kind of more like dementia. You get it, though. Like I said before, this progress for music making was brand new for me, and I think I learned a lot from it. It all accumulated into the credits song, Awaken Again. I think that's the best song I made for the game. Parting words now. Even if a veteran is making a game, every new game they make is a whole new learning experience, even if it feels familiar. This applies to any and every field. Thanks. Hey, what's a door? I have so much fun just opening and closing. What, punk? You think you can have more fun than me by doing anything else? What do you mean? I ruined the entire vibe of the game. Screw off. Victor. Yes? So, how is it? My whimsical world of fun, the bonus room. This was your doing? Is this inside of your tent somehow? Was I kidnapped? Of course, it isn't my tent, and no, you weren't. Either way, impressed or what? I told you I was a witch. The last thing I recall was going to sleep. If I wasn't kidnapped, then I know I'm dreaming. So murder me so I wake up faster. Oh, you dreaming about me? What a honor. I'm thinking naughty thoughts now, okay? What's wrong with you? If this is a dream, as you say, then there's no need to hold on to society's expectations. It's not like there are even any society to conform to outside your dream. Let us not get sidetracked any further. Rejoice, black-hearted boy. For now, you are not 𝒂𝒂𝒍𝒌. Everything here is alive, everything can talk. Even the walls might, if you try hard enough. Look around and make yourself comfortable. You can even change that song, I don't mind. You're just some homeless woman trying to pass herself up as a spirit. Ouch, ouch, oh. Why is your tongue so bitter, and only towards me, the one who I... Alright. I want to talk to the walls now. The walls! Alright. Yo, Fallen Dolls. Just a nickname. Name's Olian. What's up? Okay, Dirty Doll. Man, don't want to get up at all. Nah. Hey, give me something to munch on. Pristine Doll. Oh, golly heavens. Help me. My fine behind and I are completely surrounded by filthy condors. Oh, have mercy. Hey, my name is, it's kind of wrong, you know. I'm not even that old. 30 is the new 17. Sure. Alright. Title, The Seeds of Evil. Title, A Summer Afternoon's Promise. View memory. Oh, yes! Mom!
How long till we get home? I'm bored. Well, I'm a little lost. At least the flowers are pretty this time of the year, right? I guess. Want to go see Blondie again, though? Oh, hold on. Blondie? Blondie's too old for you. You hear me? Don't you dare try cozying up to her, mister. What the heck? Don't tell me what to do. Watch your mouth. Just listen to mommy, okay? That girl wouldn't like you like that either way. You're too young. Really? I want to live in a world where everything's backwards and kids boss the adults around. And then I can just do whatever. You're such a cutie. Well, when mommy starts looking a little more like grandma, and you're gonna have to take care of me like your father and I do to you. So just wait a few years, and you can boss me around all you want. What? You're gonna look like grandma? Why? Not literally. As you grow up, mommy's gonna get weaker and smaller. I'm gonna get all this gray hair, and then... Will you take care of mommy when she gets all gray, Vic? Oh, of course I'm gonna. I'll take care of you, Mom, forever. Until the day I die. Whoa. Where did you learn that word? What word? Die. The older kids at the playground would play with bugs that stopped moving and stuff. And they told me that happens with everyone. Don't try cozying up to older kids in the playground either. Those are delinquents. Just keep playing with the kids from your class. Don't boss. What were you going to say? Good job holding your tongue. Take care of you. When are you going to look like grandma? Is it not obvious? When I get, well, old. But when? I don't know, Vic. Maybe a decade or 3. A decade? A decade is what you call the span of 10 years. Span? Like a duration of something. Duration? Okay, mister, you're doing that on purpose. Get back here. I wouldn't consider myself a person with good memory. Out of the few memories I hold back from before my mother became ill, this was always the first that came to mind. Alright. Watch the credits. No, I'm good. What's in this? It's full of the witch's garments and accessories. Somehow, she doesn't seem to mind that you're rummaging through these. Hey. What F do you think you're doing? Because I like it. No, I don't. Right? You know what? Victor, get the heck out of my way. I run for no reason, and I'm desperate. Why do you exist? To run. I'm not sure. Ask 𝒕𝒉𝒂𝒂. She made me. That lady ain't right. She made me? Run? No, whatever. You're gonna go through the couch, that's nice. It's boxes. I was only put there to fill empty space. I'm here. The girls in my class say I look kinda creepy. What the heck am I supposed to do about that? Don't even know where to start. Maybe begin to accessorize? Like wearing a bow? Oh. Okay. Patiently waiting for its game. Okay. We didn't have enough characters, so I'm just here by myself. You can't see it since they're so flat, but even the faces are standing on my brothers. Alright.
What's up with the caffeine me? Let me guess. Did Navika made you? Yes. Why? What's wrong with that woman? Showing all these versions of me in despair. That is kind of disturbing. Hey, there's a picture of me. Is this woman obsessed with me or what? Just run as fast as you can. Okay. Fine, it's whatever. Come on. Name, Victor. Age, 23 years old. Height, 172 centimeters. Likes walking. Hey! Dislikes storing things. Developer commentary. This was a protagonist I've ruminated on for a few years now, based on a few people I've briefly met. Truly, Victor doesn't have much going on for his life. With the world likely having already ended at this point, he lives for the sake of it, and his mind will never allow him to do much other than what he's seen doing in the story. This is... Okay. Name, Alma. Age, 53 years old. Height, 164 centimeters. Likes watching television. Dislikes solitude. Developer commentary. When she met Victor's father, Alma was a very conspicuously attractive woman, but age came and so did illness, making her become much more of a homebody. In the end, she was forgotten by everyone outside of her immediate family. Whether this was due to a bad luck, or throwing out her monkade, or simply the whims of fate, she doesn't know. I'm not like Allegra mom. I'm a cool mom. Hey, okay. Good to know. Okay. Alias, Alexei. Developer commentary. There's another of the town's residents' drunk wards. It has a wife and family. That's nice. Hey. Alias, Olegad. Developer commentary. A sassy, nice lady, a friend of Alma's. She would always come by Victor's house when he was growing up, before she stopped being invited over. Oh. What's this? Okay, alias. Blondie. Developer commentary. Before becoming, she was a neighborhood Victor's had a crush on when he was a child. He never knew her name. Okay. Alias. Dupat. Developer commentary. Made in difference to the popular horror title from 2008-2011. Okay. Navika. Age 24 years old. Height 182 centimeters. Likes walking. Dislikes solitude. Developer commentary. I admit it. Originally she was only here to fulfill the at least one witch character quota for all my games, even if she's probably not a real one. I don't imagine magic in the physical sense exists in this world, but she definitely knows a few magic tricks she uses to impress whoever comes by her camp. Toil and trouble, fire burn the cauldron bubble. Okay. Alias British. Developer commentary. Annoying kid with the big teeth. Alright. Alias developer commentary. He kind of makes me think of Frankenstein's monster. Deeply terrifies Victor. Ooh. Alias Mama. Developer commentary. When the culmination of loneliness, heartbreak, and delivering illness overwhelms one heart, deeply terrifies Victor. Ooh, I don't know why I almost failed there. Oh. Alias, Arthur. Developer commentary. A neighbor's young yet sadistic kid. Alright, I think we've gone through most of all this. So that looks like the end of 996 INroots, and honestly I found this game to be pretty interesting. Though I did not like it in the beginning, it did make me have a 180 later on. Let me explain. when I started, I thought it was just being difficult for the sakes of being difficult. Just because it was trying to be difficult and waste my time. And I'm like, oh. But when I continued to play the game, I actually, you know, pushed myself forward because I knew this game was gonna be pretty interesting. I'm glad I went through it because honestly, this game had a complete 180, like I said. The story really started to get me interested, and I'm surprised. And we did not kill ourselves at the end of the game. I'm glad for that. Because I honestly thought we were going that direction, but we didn't. But it does make me think a little bit more about, you know, when we do age, though. That is something we are gonna, you know, walk into. We are gonna age eventually, and we are gonna find that we're gonna get weaker, we're gonna get older. And are we ever gonna even have offspring that is gonna continue the roles? Especially now these days, makes me wonder if there are going to be, you know, people who are going to continue the generation. I probably won't be one of them. I don't know. I wish, but all right. Enough of that. Enough of that depressing thought. I did like the game, and I'd highly recommend you to try it out because it looked great. I really do like the way it looked. And the mechanics were kind of interesting. There were a couple issues there and there. I noticed like a couple spelling issues. Like it was a lot more later in the game, something you don't really have to worry all too much about. And during one of the moments in the game where you're trying to avoid all the bear traps, there was that. And I feel like that was not supposed to happen, but it happened. And there were a couple of mechanics that were in the game that I did not really get to play around with because I do know it's like there are like a Morse code later on the game. I did not get around to that because but I did find the game pretty interesting, and I'd highly recommend you try it out the game yourself. Though this does look like the end. My name is 𝒂𝒂𝒑𝒆. I have anything to say to you. Love you, tell for another. So now, see you later.